Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college." Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come.
DA, thanks a lot. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Green and Davis in at the forward positions. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with LeBron James, and it's Howard in at the 5. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Chris in at center, locking down the middle. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. LeBron against Thompson. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Curry kicks to Thompson. Green against Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Lets the three fly. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep a defense honest.
LeBron against Thompson. Shot from 12. Warriors with the rebound. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Here's Curry with the 3. Green with the rebound. Lakers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Davis dishes to Howard. James left side. Over Thompson. Trying to get open is Davis. James with another miss.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Curry deciding where to go with it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Always fun to watch Anthony Davis rise up for dunks like that. Awesome anticipation from him.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Lakers. Bucket is good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here is James. Caldwell-Pope passes to James. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
You know, Anthony Davis is going to spend a lot of time at the free throw line most nights throughout the course of the season, and he's going to be pretty solid when he gets there.
Eric Paschal, he's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Davis.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's Curry outside, drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 7.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
1:20 left here in the opening quarter.
And, of course, having that broken hand last season, Curry couldn't help the Warriors avoid a disastrous season.
Kevin Durant gone, Clay rehabbing. The Warriors, I mean, legitimately just left with no scoring whatsoever. But Steph Curry, when he's healthy, changes that whole narrative.
And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year, but the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise. And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch. Such a natural shooter. That was Thompson's calling card coming out of Washington State as a Cougar, and he's added to his game now. Always one of the premier 2 guards that steps on the floor for any NBA season.
Launches a 3. They get it again. Here's Howard.
That's some good use of the length right there for Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
Kept alive.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James, and the dunk by James.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. LeBron against Curry. To the middle, got a piece of it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work, listen to Steph Curry.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken in my life and how many hours of log practicing, but it started with a love for what I could do and just love shooting, love being in the gym with a ball in my hands, and knew from early I was kind of a natural at it, but in order to get to this level and for me to have gotten better, that's the catalyst.
And as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. The NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody is stepping up aggressively on that end.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Eric Paschal. And it's Chris in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Now you can't leave someone open around Rondo. He'll find them.
Here's Curry. Here's the pass to Paschal. Plays it up and banks it in.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Rondo with it. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Curry's got 9.
Good predictive steal by Klay Thompson. Makes a great read. Snatches that one away. Gets in the passing lane.
Kuzma outside. Back to Rondo. Caruso looking for an opening. And Davis can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 8. From deep three-point range, Kuzma pulls it in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
That one goes. Count it. He's got 6.
Even though Davis gets bodied just a little bit, he still knocks down the shot right in the defense's face.
Curry passes to Chris. And Thompson launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Rondo. Right wing. Shoots from the corner, and Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Kuzma's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. At the top of the key, Thompson. Shoots. And that one hits back iron.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
So it's the Warriors now, after the basket by the Lakers. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Andrew Wiggins, the kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots. Those long twos has started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Alex Caruso, and James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to McGee. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Caldwell-Pope. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnover. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
And it's Green missing.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now Thompson, after the missed three from JaVale McGee, gets the three-pointer to fall.
If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Good D by Thompson.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Traps in the tray.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far at 4 for the game.
Caldwell-Pope against Curry. Kuzma kicks to LeBron. Los Angeles with another miss. Thompson outside from past the arc. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. Our possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
We've seen Klay Thompson go off. Incredible form on the jumper, the quick release. Doesn't need to dominate the ball to get his points.
And Kenny, how about what you saw from the Lakers?
They just gave up way too many good looks from the three-point line. That means either you haven't followed the game plan correctly or you're not executing it correctly. Either way, it's wrong. So from the looks of the first half, they need to aggressively close out on shooters to close this gap and the score.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Green and Deibys in at the forward position. LeBron James is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. And it's Wiggins missing. Lakers trail by 11. Caldwell-Pope outside. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
He throw good, Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
James looking around. And the dunk by James.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him the basketball.
Pass to Green. And here's Chris. Back to Green. The dish to Curry. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins passes to Curry. That 3 off the mark.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Chris. And And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
How about Chris using a little bit of muscle to get his way, fighting through the contact that time?
The Warriors making a switch here. Poole's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Lakers trail by 15. LeBron outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and then gets himself to the free throw line.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Golden State. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We watch LeBron and we marvel at him, but how hard that LeBron James works at his craft and continues to push the bar for himself physically is one of the things that you have to appreciate the most.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
Lakers trail by 13. Outside Rondo. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. James finds Rondo. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
You would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, it's just lighting him up.
James outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to Rondo. Dishes it to Howard. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Jacks up a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Warriors leading by 16. Here's Curry, and he drops it in from the low post. Curry's got 19 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
James in the post. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
LeBron patient there, keeping the defense guessing, maybe mixing up their coverages on the back end. Makes him very unpredictable in a pick and roll set.
Here's Looney. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down low. Howard with the steal. Right side Green, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And it goes on Draymond Green.
The defender there makes a poor choice, underestimating Green's savvy, results in a trip to the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
And both free throws good for Green.
A relatively rare trip to the free throw line for Green, averaging just 1 attempt per game over the course of his career.
Pass to Toscano. Back to Curry. Green against Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Over Green. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter. LeBron outside. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Steph Curry. Then it's Green, then it's Eric Castro, and it's Toscano in at the 3. Wiggins drives in. No good on that one. Great D that time from Green. Davis has the open look, and he's good on the 3 ball. Davis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Curry against LeBron. They double-team Curry. A three-pointer, Wiggins. That shot misses. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Over to the left wing. Outside, Green. They double-team Curry. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, to look at the frame of AD when he came into the league as opposed to it is now, he's so much more tough and more physical and doesn't mind the contact.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Wiggins. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. And see if they were listening, guys.
Now here's Curry after LeBron James's miss. Count it, good. Curry's got 21 in the game.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
Now LeBron, and the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Latre scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back and Klay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
Now here's James. Count it.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Here's Thompson following the basket by LeBron James. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, he can just put in difficult shots from time to time, not affected at all by the contact.
From deep, James, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
They double-team Curry. They pass to Toscano. Thompson from long range. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Now here's Curry. Thompson up top, puts one up from 19. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
And there you go, a confident scorer. KCP coming up big when they need it.
And Thompson launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Thompson. LA's gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1. So both teams changing it up here. And it's tied up with that one.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. Curry can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. This one for 3. But they'll get another chance. Thompson, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Early on, Klay Thompson did not like to do this, but as he's gained experience, the contact does not bother him.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 41 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Klay Thompson.
Plain and simple, his scoring is what made him our pick tonight. Even when the D's giving him all their attention, they just have not been able to contain him. If they backed off him for 1 second, he made them pay.
Way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
Buries it from outside.
And I just love the calm confidence that Steph has in these kind of moments. Give the ball to him, he'll do it to you every time.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 3. 27 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. James finds Caldwell Pope. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Davis on the follow.
Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do. A gigantic shot from their big man.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
Yeah, when Curry plays like this, there's an effortlessness to how he approaches the game, and he makes every facet look easy, not just the shooting.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a three can tie it up now.
A three ball. He's off from three. Caldwell Pope kicks to James. Back to Caldwell Pope. No good from three-point territory. And they go to the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?
It feels great, I think the whole team played great. We shared the ball, we grabbed rebounds, we made big possessions, so I think it was a great game.
Hey, Andrew, congrats again. Thanks for your time.